you're back. How was the run? Did you manage the 5K today? You were so close last time. Okay, well, that's alright. You going to have a quiet one today then? Hey, come here a second. What's going on? I know what tired looks like on you. This isn't that. Something's bugging you. You don't have to pretend it isn't. Not with me. I know you did. I just want you to know that whatever it is, you can say it, okay? I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to make it weird. I'm not going to take it badly. I promise. I'm a safe place. That's the whole point of me. Hey, take your time. There is no rush. Okay. What did I say? Oh. Oh, I see. And then your brain took that and ran with it. Okay. Okay, well, thank you for telling me that. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean. That came out so much worse than I meant it. I was just rambling, you know. You know how I get when I'm tired and comfortable and I just start talking in circles about nothing. It wasn't a real thought. It definitely wasn't a real worry. But I understand why it landed the way it did. Hey, please don't do that. What you're feeling isn't stupid. It's not an overreaction. Something old got poked and it hurt. And your brain did what brains do when something old gets poked. It started asking questions you didn't need to be asking at 2 in the morning. You're not being too much. You're not being unreasonable. You just got scared and that's okay. Can I tell you something? I know exactly what that feeling is like. That particular spiral where one small thing cracks a door open and then suddenly everything behind it comes flooding in. And you're just standing there in the dark at 2 in the morning, wondering if anything is as solid as you thought it was. I've been there. Not with you specifically, but I know what that fear feels like in your chest. That particular cold, quiet dread of waiting for something to go wrong, of being too happy and not quite trusting it. And it still visits me sometimes, if I'm honest. Less than it used to, but it comes around. The difference is I've had more practice at knowing what it is when it showed up. I can look at it and go, oh, there you are. And then I look at you, and it goes. Well, because I trust what I know, and I know a lot. Can I tell you what I know about you specifically, about why I'm here? I know that you are one of the kindest people I've ever met in my life. And I don't mean kind in the polite, service level way where someone holds the door open and smiles nicely. I mean genuinely, constitutionally, all the way down, kind. Like, oh, do you remember when my computer died? The power surge thing, that whole nightmare. Yeah, well, that was my fault. Completely my fault. I knew the electrics in that room were dodgy and I had too many things plugged in anyway. And I fried the power supply and half the components with it. And I was having a complete meltdown about it because I had a deadline and I didn't know where to start. And you just sat down. You didn't make me feel bad about it. You didn't panic with me. You just quietly started looking things up. Spent I don't know how long going through forums and repair guides and narrowed down to exactly what had blown and, you know, where to get the parts and in what order to check everything. I wouldn't have it working again in 2 days without you. I probably would have spent a week spiraling and then to spot a new one I couldn't afford. You didn't have to do that. It wasn't your mess to sort, but you started it anyway because that's just what you do. You see someone struggling and you move towards it. You don't wait to be asked. That wasn't a big deal. Well, it was to me. And then there is that Halloween. Yeah, last Halloween. You gave out so many sweets. I thought we were going to run out before 9 o'clock. And you didn't just hand them over and close the door. You were out there talking to every single kid, getting down to their level and asking them about their costumes. And at some point, you start telling them about dinosaur facts. Well, I know they ask, because you told me the first two kids something about T-Rex, and then word got around the street in approximately 4 minutes, and suddenly there were 6-year-olds turning up specifically to hear about the dinosaurs. Which is an easy crowd, I'll give you that. Most small children will lose their minds over dinosaur facts, regardless of the delivery. But you were so good with them, so patient, and so enthusiastic. You made every single one of them feel like the information was just for them. I stood in the doorway watching you for a while and just thought, God, I am so lucky. That's what I see when I look at you. Not someone convenient, not someone I ended up with because of good timing or a lucky circumstance. I see someone I actively choose every day without having to think very hard about it at all. Yes, no qualification, no asterisk. Yes, I know what I see. I know what I choose. And I know it wasn't an accident. Hey, I am not going anywhere. I need you to hear me say that. Not just as a thing people say, but actually hear it. I am not going anywhere. Hang on. I want to show you something. Here. Yeah. That's us. That's from... God, what was that? Not long after we made things official? We look ridiculously young. Well, you look ridiculously young. I look exactly the same. I don't age. Yeah, well, I've been carrying that around for ages, which is a bit embarrassing to admit out loud, but there it is. I want you to take it. Oh, don't worry. It's digital. I can print another one in about 45 seconds. Take it. And the next time something gets into your head in the middle of the night, the next time that voice starts asking questions and you can't make it stop, I want you to look at that photo. Not because it proves anything, not as evidence of something, just because I want you to see us the way I see us. Two people who found each other and kept choosing each other all this time. We've got a lot more time still to go. Hey, you okay? Good. For what it's worth, I really am sorry about what I said last night. I'll try to save my incoherent late-night philosophical ramblings for topics that are slightly less likely to cause an existential crisis. Oh, there it is. You look better with laughter and smiles. Well, I love you. You know that, right? Completely and without condition, and quite frankly, without a great deal of sense. Because you just told me you didn't run your 5K, and I still think you're the best person I know. You've got nothing to worry about. Not for me. Not ever. I'm here and I'm staying here. And that photo is yours now, so you're basically stuck with me. Okay, well, are you going to have a shower now? Well, you know, I can help you with that shower. That was when doubt fills your mind after an innocent talk. Thank you for listening to the audio till the end. Good night.